Everyone glorifies Kobe's 4 a.m. workouts, but nobody talks about what that really meant. The relationships he destroyed, the pain he pushed through, the person he had to become. This is the complete truth about the Mamba mentality and why most people can't handle it. The story you know, Kobe woke up at 3 a.m., worked harder than everyone, became a legend. Simple, right? Here's what that actually looked like. Summer 2012, Olympic team practices. Players would show up at 10 a.m. Kobe had already completed 2 full workouts. LeBron James said he'd never seen anything like it. But here's what LeBron didn't see. Kobe's marriage was falling apart. His body was breaking down. He'd torn his Achilles tendon and refused to accept it. He was popping painkillers like candy just to get through practice. His daughters barely knew him because he was always training. The Mamba mentality isn't just about working hard. It's about sacrificing everything, and I mean everything, for greatness. And most people aren't willing to pay that price. To understand why Kobe became this way, you need to go back to 1984. Kobe's father, Joe Bryant, was an NBA player who couldn't make it in America, so he moved the family to Italy to play professionally there. Imagine being 6 years old in a country where you don't speak the language, you look different, and you don't fit in anywhere. Kobe was bullied relentlessly. So what did he do? He'd go to the local basketball court and shoot for hours, alone. Basketball became his escape, but more than that, it became his identity. He wasn't the weird American kid on the court, he was dominant. And that feeling of being in control, of being superior through hard work, became an addiction. When he came back to the US at 17, he was already different. While other kids were playing video games, Kobe was studying Michael Jordan tapes frame by frame. He wasn't just practicing basketball, he was studying excellence like it was a science. His high school coach said Kobe would show up to practice an hour early and leave an hour late, every single day, for 4 years. By the time he entered the NBA at 17, he'd already developed the mentality that would define him. Outwork everyone, every day, no exceptions. So what exactly was the Mamba mentality? Let's break down the actual system. Rule 1, 0 days off. Kobe didn't take days off. Christmas, training. His wedding day, he shot 800 jump shots in the morning before the ceremony. When he tore his Achilles, he made 2 free throws, walked off the court, and then asked when he could start rehabbing. Most athletes rest. Kobe couldn't rest because rest felt like falling behind. Rule 2, outwork your future self. Here's where it gets psychological. Kobe wasn't just competing against other players, he was competing against the version of himself that might show up tomorrow. He said, if I practice 4 hours, someone else might practice 5, so I'll practice 6. It's not sustainable, but he didn't care about sustainable, he cared about optimal. Rule 3, study everything. Kobe learned Italian, Spanish, and conversational Serbic just to trash talk international players in their native language and get in their heads. He studied shark attack documentaries to understand killer instinct. He watched soccer to learn footwork. He called his moves symphonies because he studied classical music composition to understand rhythm and timing. This wasn't just practicing basketball, this was systematic mastery of everything that could give him a 0.1% edge. Rule 4, embrace being hated. Kobe's teammates often hated playing with him. He'd scream at them for not matching his intensity. He'd freeze out Shaquille O'Neal, the most dominant player in the league, because he didn't think Shaq worked enough. Phil Jackson called Kobe uncoachable at times. But Kobe's philosophy was simple. I'd rather be feared and respected than liked and mediocre. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Now, here's the part motivational videos don't show you, the real cost. Kobe's first marriage ended in divorce. He admitted he was a terrible husband because basketball always came first. Always. His body completely broke down. By age 35, he'd had so many injuries that he was basically playing on one functional leg. He admitted later he damaged his body so severely that he couldn't even run after retirement. His relationship with his parents was strained for years. Why? Because he felt they didn't understand his obsession and he cut out anyone who didn't support his singular focus. He was diagnosed with anxiety and depression multiple times. The perfectionism that made him great also made him miserable. He said in an interview, "I can never be satisfied, ever. It's a curse." After retirement, he had to completely reinvent his identity because his entire self-worth was tied to basketball dominance. He started businesses, won an Oscar, became a great father, but he admitted it took years of therapy to figure out who he was without basketball. So when you see those 4 a.m. workout videos, remember, Kobe paid a price most people wouldn't pay and maybe shouldn't pay. So what should we take from Kobe's story, and what shouldn't we? What to learn? The greatest achievements require unreasonable commitment. You can't be great while staying comfortable, period. If you want exceptional results, you need exceptional work ethic. No way around it. Studying your craft matters. Kobe didn't just practice, he studied, he analyzed, he broke down every detail. That's what mastery looks like. What not to learn? You don't have to destroy your relationships to be successful. Kobe admitted later that was his biggest regret. You can be great and be a good partner, parent, and friend. Your identity shouldn't be one-dimensional. Kobe's post-retirement struggle shows why. Build multiple sources of meaning in your life. The real lesson: be obsessed with your craft, but not at the cost of your humanity. Work harder than everyone, but don't sacrifice the people who love you. Chase greatness, but define success on your own terms. Kobe was a legend, but legends aren't always role models in every way. Take the work ethic, the dedication, the commitment to mastery. Leave the self-destruction. So the question isn't, should I wake up at 4 a.m. like Kobe? The question is, what am I willing to sacrifice for my goals? And what am I not willing to sacrifice? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you want the breakdown of Michael Jordan's mentality next, let me know. I'll see you in the next one.